Is it true that you are a feminist?
Well, I was told that the definition of feminist is to believe in women's rights. So I think it would be stupid if I didn't believe in my own rights. So if that's how you define feminism, then yeah, I believe in my rights. I think I should have some rights.
So you are a feminist. How would you? So a feminist is a female who believes in women's rights.
That's the way I was taught. That's the definition I was given.
And masculinity. How do you see men?
Masculinity, well, it depends on the article you read. So with Tucker Carlson, we had toxic masculinity.
I remember
so
that.
Toxic femininity, well, that's a negative. If you have toxic motherhood, that's a negative. So if you have toxic masculinity, that's a negative. So anything toxic's a negative.
How is toxic I understand why toxic feminism is a negative, but how is toxic masculinity? Masculinity is a negative. How is that a negative?
Well, it's funny. They used to say Hemingway. Hemingway was a toxic masculine figure because he felt that the man was superior. He actually killed himself. They say he had cancer. He shot himself because as a man, no one was going to take his life but his own. And today he's like a figure of toxic masculinity. The man's way is the way to do it. So
but isn't that the right way?
The man's way?
Yes.
No, I would say the woman's way. I'm a woman. My way's the right way.
But if you notice, as men are becoming like women, they're becoming weak and insecure and all that. Like women.
Are they?
If you notice, as they're becoming weaker, the world is going to hell in a handbasket.
I don't think they're becoming weaker at all.
You don't?
I don't think men. You seem very strong to me.
But most men are afraid, especially millennial men. They're afraid to speak up to women. They're afraid to deal with them. They are now voted for them. There are more women in politics than there should be, and the men won't.
There should be.
Right? Don't you think that there? Do you agree with me that there are too many men too many women in politics now?
I think politics should reflect our demographics. So if we're 50-50, we should have 50-50, right? I mean, if we're population-wise 50% men, 50% women, and we have the same coming out of college and we're equally as qualified, then it's 50-50. I'm not saying get someone who's not qualified in office.
Right, but most women are not created to run government. Their job is to run the home under the man, directed by the man. They're the vice president, and the husband is the president. But when you put them out there on their own, they tend to go crazy.
Well, that would be fantastic, because if I didn't have to work anymore and I could just be in the kitchen and barefoot and cooking,
right,
and no responsibility, sign me up. But apparently that's not our society. We have to actually work, raise children, cook, and we're Ginger Rogers in Fred Astaire. I have to do everything you guys do backwards with heels on. But if you didn't tell me to, I'll just sit down and chillax and watch Netflix and have dinner ready at 5 if you want me to.
So if you could find a husband that could take care of you, you're willing to do that?
Yeah, if he doesn't boss me around, you got to find the perfect guy, and I don't think anyone's perfect. So, unfortunately, I don't think that exists. If that existed, sign me up. But I don't think fairy tales exist.
It's few and far, but there are still real men out there. So just be patient. He's coming.
Okay. All right. Well, call me.
Would you be willing to obey your husband?
Obey?
Yes.
No, but I mean, I'm a Cuban. We don't obey much. I mean, it's if you come from a culture that your government turned on you, you don't come from a mentality of obeying. You come from questioning.
Right.
So I've been taught to question. So I've never really obeyed. I question, but I do follow the rules.
So if you were blessed to have an alpha male, would you prefer alpha male or beta male? Beta.
But alpha male, beta male, Jesse, you seem like the ultimate man. I want someone I could talk to, someone with a sense of humor, someone who'll watch Netflix with me. someone I can have a good time with. I mean, you and I can go out. I want what we all want. I don't classify. I don't,
Well,
I'm not
I
a
agree with you that.
vegetarian against me. I'll eat steak and I'll have, if you want a veggie burger, I can do that too.
So I agree with you. Women are looking for alpha males, not beta males. Women hate beta males, right?
Some do. There's studies that show that some women want the men who could go kill the cow and bring home the meat.
That's right.
Studies do show that.
That's what you would like, right?
No, I just want dinner. Just fill me up. I get hungry.
So do you date a lot?
Do I date a lot? No, I'm usually monogamous, so I have monogamous relationships. So I'm usually, just one nice male for a period of time, for a long time. Yeah. So I'm not Taylor Swift.